is Vicki, and I have a 5.5-year-old daughter named Charlene, but she goes by Charlie, and I have an almost 4-year-old son named Aaron. I remember when I first heard about what was happening at the border a couple years ago, I couldn't sleep for a week. As a wife, as a mother, as a daughter, as a woman of Christ, I just couldn't sleep for a week. And ever since then, I've been hungry for opportunities to just have discourse around what's happening. So I've just been longing for something like this, and so when I got invited, it was really exciting. I love that it's all women, and yeah, hopefully we can see something beautiful come from this. So. Exhibit 35. I am from Honduras. I came to the United States on May 26, 2019. We have been in this facility, Ursula CPB, for 21 days. I have seen other people that have been here for longer than me, but in the same cage where I'm held the longest I have seen is 31 days here. The temperature where I am at is okay during the day, but in the evening they put the temperature way down. I have to take my nephew and cuddle with his little body to keep him warm. There is another cage that is closest to the air conditioners, and I feel bad for those children. They put the fathers with daughters in that cage, and they are so freezing. I think it is a way of punishing them, and it makes me so sad. There is no drinkable water available for me and the baby. The water that is in the jugs tastes awful, like it is from a dirty well. The water available to wash or clean the baby smells like urine, and I am not about to use that water to wash my baby. I have to wait until they give me water with a meal, and I use a bit of that to clean him. I have also had to resort to stealing some wet wipes because they will not give them to me. The food that we are getting here, the food that we are not getting here, is not even suitable for dogs. The burritos they give us have rice and beans, but the rice is not cooked. My baby cannot eat that. They give us a sandwich with lunch meat that is not cooked and is just out of the freezer. It is not edible. I cannot give that to my baby. They give us 2 cookies each day. One for me and one for my baby, but I have to give both of them to the baby because he can't eat anything else they give us. Juice is not available when I have asked for juice for the baby. The officers have said no. I have noticed that the guards give the juice and snacks that are for the children to those that are working in the cages. So in order to get the food and drinks, the people detained with me have to work for food. It makes me sad because my baby has always been a very good eater, but since we have been here, it has been very hard because he is hungry. The best I can do is give him another bottle to calm his hunger. We are only given mats to sleep on about 9 p.m., and they take them away from us at about 5 a.m. We've been given 2 Mylar blankets. The lights are on all the time, and we cannot sleep because every 15 to 20 minutes, the guards are yelling something out. Get up, count time, get up. Count time. The conditions are very crowded in the cage where I am at. There are about 75 people each night that I have been here. We sleep literally stacked on top of each other, shoulder to shoulder. So many are sick. On any given day, there are at least 20 who are sick. They try to separate the ones that are sick, so that means people come and go, but not everyone goes if they are sick. I am very worried about my baby. He has not been seen by any medical professional since I have been here. When I have asked about getting the baby seen, the officers come and touch him and say, he's just fine. Today was the first time that a doctor or any medical professional has seen him. I have no place to wash the bottle that my baby uses. Every 2 or 3 days, I try to beg the officers to give me a new one because I am worried about the cleanliness of the bottle. I've been here without bathing for 21 days. I have seen that when we try to complain to the consulate about the conditions, then the officers want to know The officers want to know what we said. Then they start yelling at us, saying things like, "You don't belong here. Go back to where you came from. You are pigs. You came here to ruin my country." They try to intimidate us. I've seen officers hit other detainees in the stomach, and when they try to complain about it, the officers just come and say, "He didn't even feel a thing." They also intimidate us into not reporting these types of things. There is a person detained with me that speaks English, so he is translating what the guards say about us. For reporting the officer hitting the detainee, the officer warned us that we would get 25 years in jail if we couldn't prove that he was hit by the officer. There are cameras, and they could easily see what had happened. After the complaint, the officer came and told the person, "Look, I am going to let you go. Just don't say anything about what happened here, okay?" There is another child that is in the same cage with my other nephew that was also hit by an officer. I was asked to report that to whoever I could. I have also seen a case of a special needs child that was here for more than 16 days, and they finally let them out yesterday. I would ask that I be given a phone call from the place. In 21 days, I have not been given a phone call. We are completely incognito. I understand from my nephew that he has been given 2 phone calls for only 1 minute to his aunt that lives in Houston, and that when he asked if anyone called about him to arrange his reunification, she said no one has called. I, WACL, swear under penalty of perjury that the above declaration is true and complete to the best of my abilities. This declaration was provided in Spanish, a language in which I am fluent, and was read back to me in Spanish. June 15th, 2019.